Hello, welcome to my submission for the internship task that was posted by Swipe. So here we have, this is the structure of the directory. First of all, we have the data folder, which includes the sample PDFs and images which were given for testing. And then we have the env file, which basically has our OpenAI API key. And then we have the gitignore file, and then we have three main files: app.py, prompts, and utils. So the prompts.py file has the system prompt and the user prompt. So the system prompt is basically, it just guides the LLM in a general direction and gives a general instruction to the LLM, whereas the user prompt gives further fine-grained details of what the exact task that we want to achieve. And now moving on to the readme file, which is just a basic description and how to run this app. And then we have the requirements, which basically has the requirements, the dependencies that needs to be installed. Now moving on to the heart of this project, that is the utils.py file. So first of all, we have imported the required dependencies. We have initialized the OpenAI client, and we'll skip this pydantic for now. And then we have defined two functions. First function is to basically extract the text from PDF, and we have used fetch PyMu PDF for this to extract text from the PDF. Similarly, we have used a PyTesseract OCR to extract text from images. So these are the two helper functions which basically extract texts, which we can use for downstream tasks to basically extract the key information that we need. So now for basically extracting the key information, which were customer details and total amount and product information, we have used two different type of functions here. So first of all, I'll tell you about this one. So the JSON output extractor is the typical is a simple LLM call with a system prompt, which I showed earlier, and a user prompt, and then we are providing the data, and the data here is the text which has been extracted, and we have set the response format as JSON. So if we are going to run this, it's going to look something like so. Here I'll run and showcase how it's working. So the JSON output extractor, first of all, the PDF is loaded, and then the text is extracted, and once the text is extracted, it's passed on to this JSON output extractor. And here we have, so it's a JSON response with all the details that we require: total amount, products, and customer details. Now moving on to the other thing which I tried, that was the structured output parser, which was just recently released a couple of days ago by OpenAI. So it has a benefit as well as some limitations. So for, say, if all our PDFs, in this case, let's say if all our PDFs are going to have the same customer detail, that is name, address, phone number, and email, and it won't have anything extra, then in that case we can define pydantic schema. Let me show you here. So we have defined a pydantic schema named contact, which has phone, email, and then we have used it here inside customer details, where we have two other attributes, name and address. So this way the response that's going to be outputted by the OpenAI model is going to be exactly the way we want. So we can change this as per the requirements of our application, but for the given PDFs, this was the best schema that I could come up with. So the structured output parser outputs data in a way, like we can just give it the invoice class, pydantic class, as the input. So it's going to output the data strictly in this format. So when you have some flexibility, you can use JSON extractor when you know exactly what you want to require from the given PDF. Then you can use structured output extractor. So let me just give you a quick demo for this one, and just comment this one out. And yeah, so first of all, the text is going to be extracted, and then it's going to get passed on to OpenAI's API. And yeah, here as we can see, we have the details. So customer details we are getting, then the product item, since there was just one product, we have item 1 and the product info, and then total amount. So here, let's say if we had removed this TCS from the pydantic schema, then it wouldn't basically output like this particular attribute. Initially my solution just included the JSON output parser, but I recently came across this new update by OpenAI, so I thought, why not try this one as well. And lastly we have the extraction from images. It's the same. We are using a PyTest Act OCR to extract text, and then we are using JSON output extractor, or optionally we can use structured output parser as well. And let's see how this works. So we'll just give it a quick run. And here it is. So here we have the answer and a JSON response. So I hope you like the solution, and yeah, looking forward to hear from you.